All right, YouTube. It has been a while, and typically what you've seen on this channel has been some car videos. It hasn't really been any finance stuff, but if you don't know, which I guarantee that you don't if you've seen any of the car videos, um, I actually do have a finance podcast, and it's made it 85 episodes so far. The name of it is called Pocket Change, a Pocket Change podcast. And it is a finance podcast supposed to be for younger people, as it is 3 minutes or less, just saying basically what happened in the market that day, in the stock market specifically. Nothing about Bitcoin, nothing about like get rich quick or anything like that. It's mostly just updates and recaps, and a little bit of some teaching topics about finance for younger people that have a question. If they've ever heard something, then I try to bring it up. And I have kind of promised that kind of content from the podcast going on to YouTube, and this is the first time that I'm actually addressing that. So this is going to be part of probably a once a week, typically on a Saturday kind of upload. For that kind of visual content in comparison to the podcast, which is just listening. So it is the first step towards a kind of complete circle of what I'm trying to put out there as far as audio and visual. So I hope that you enjoy it. And this is just really an update kind of video to also let you know, if you have been watching the car content stuff, there will be more of that. But then I'm also going to be doing these, once weekly, if that's what you want to watch, kind of video about finance topics, about what I'll probably be going into with the podcast on the audio side. I actually like podcasts that have the audio and the visual components, because you get both. And a lot of people, you either like listening to people or you like watching people. But if you get both, and if you really follow someone that you like listening to, then you just get a double dip. You get to, kind of watch what you like, but then you also get to learn information. So again, this episode is not about anything in finance. It is just the intro to start to you realizing that this channel will be more than just automotive. It will be finance, automotive, kind of adventure, outdoors kind of stuff. And that is how I distribute it. Now, the podcast is called Pocket Change. You can find it in the iTunes store. You can find it in Apple Podcasts app. You can find it in the Google Podcasts app. You can find it on Spotify. Yep, you can find Pocket Change on Spotify. And the Twitter handle, there is a Twitter handle for the podcast. It's called Finance Podcast #1. Just that's where the Twitter handle is. And you might see this YouTube channel that I distribute on is called Think Social. Think Social is an umbrella kind of distribution channel. You'll get automotive content if that's what you want to watch. You'll get finance content, and then you'll get adventure content. But yet the separate things, those three things, each have their own platforms. It's just Think Social distributes each one. So it's a way to kind of not have you follow, an automotive channel, not have you follow a finance channel, not have you follow an adventure channel. You get all three in one, and I kind of like that idea. It's different because you end up following, for some people that you really do like that kind of go into different areas, you end up following 3 or 4 different YouTube channels and accounts. There's no point in that, and I'm not trying to push you towards that. So if you really do like the content, then please continue to watch under Think Social. Think Social is the YouTube channel that you should be subscribed to right now. Right now, subscribe. And yeah, that's where you're going to find these kind of things. It's not that I'm just jumping around. It is like a strategy, and it's a specific thing that I'm trying to do. So if you like it, please subscribe and like this video. Please continue to watch the automotive stuff if you really do like that. I personally, that's one of my favorite things in this world, is just anything to do with cars. And yeah, so continue to watch that, but then don't, not explore, explore the other content that I have, and you might like it. Again, I'll plug it one more time, but the finance podcast is called Pocket Change, and this is going to be the visual portion of the audio content that I will be distributing. Again, I'm just here to help. I'm not here to, make you rich or anything like that. Like a lot of YouTube channels might claim, or financial experts, whatnot. Next video, I will get into a bio kind of video, and so that might explain to you that I'm not just like a random person telling you what to do. So I hope that you enjoyed, and again, like, subscribe, go find the podcast, go like the podcast Twitter channel, because this video is all about that. Thank you.